this week we're talking about this concept of average Joe. Average Joe. And what I mean by that is like um, this notion that average is not good enough, and that for some reason the word average is bad, but excellence or perfection is the good word. That's what we're trained to. Like you get 60% in class, it's not good. You get 99, it's good. You get 85, it's good. A's and B's are the best. C's and D's are not good, even though there's a ton, like C, D, E, before you get to the F. You know what I'm saying? There's so much pressure to be the elite 1% or the 2% or the 5% that we forget somehow that uh, the idea of being average as actually benefits. Um, Now that I look back on my life and as I look forward into like how I think and what I tell my kids and how we evaluate uh, life. And so I've been thinking about that a lot, and that's what this week's chapter is going to be. You know, how do you develop a mindset of average in a uber competitive, always on social media judgment world? And then for me, when you focus on perfection so much, what you what you're forgetting is the process. The process is the gift in anything you want to do. And when you only care about becoming perfect at it, or the outcome has to be perfect, then you don't give yourself permission to really enjoy the process, the ups and downs of the process without judgment. And as soon as it goes down a tiny bit, you start to freak out because it's not perfect. And for me, that is the exact opposite of when you were thinking about, well, what does average mean? Uh, you also move from in being in a creative process to a competing process. You know, I want to be the best, and so I'm not being creative. I'm taking the least amount of disturbance, least amount of hurdle path to perfection. You're also very closed-minded when you're only seeking perfection in life. Uh, You're not open to other opinions. You're not open to other experiences. You're not open to other influences because you've got this mindset that I need to get to this perfect place. This is, I meet so many young people where they're like, oh, I need to get 90s. I need to get A's. And they're so focused on this letter A or A plus that they spend most of their early teenage years, most of their 20s obsessed over that mark, and they forgot all about learning life skills. They're not out there enjoying and learning from life. They're so focused on sitting at a desk and getting that A because perfection is what was demanded and what they've assumed is their only contribution at that point. And if you sort of think about it, what is perfect anyways? But most of us, our lives and our rules are handed down. So if your version of whatever is perfect, the perfect relationship, the perfect school, the perfect job, the perfect body, whatever it is, if it's not consciously designed by you because of life experiences, then it's a hand-me-down perfection. And hand-me-down perfection will never make you happy because it's a rule book that you can't understand. So you're constantly attacking something without knowing why and when to stop and how is it going to make you happy. That for me is how you develop really bad mental health habits. That's how you never really get excited about the things that make you really good in life because you're chasing something. On the flip side, when I think about this idea of average Joe, a few things are super powerful. One, because you're not aiming for perfection, you just do. You just start. You just do. You don't overthink it. I've got 3 startups right now in my pipeline where we're just doing it. We're okay to be average. We're okay to be player number 8 in a crowded market. We don't need to be number 1. We're okay to be number 8, 10, 12, doesn't matter because there's enough customers in the world that will allow us to go to market by just being average. And then we can get better and better and better. But if we overthink it and we sit and just process and design the perfect company, we're never, ever, ever, ever Can I actually go to market or be happy with the results? So the average mindset makes me go and just do. It also lowers the pressure because I'm not competing yet. I'm just starting. I'm just doing. And when you're just doing and you're in the process of doing it, the pressure for success, the pressure for the A, the pressure for a perfect outcome is completely lowered. And when that pressure is gone, coincidentally, surprisingly, or maybe not surprisingly, you actually do some of your best work. The quality of your output is so much higher because you're not working from a position of stress. You're working from a position of, I want to do something. I don't mind if it's average. I'm okay with the process. I'm okay with the outcome. I just want to do. By default, you're taking more risks because you don't care about the outcome. And the biggest thing that an average mindset brings to you is you get to be more imaginative. You get to think about all the different ways that you want to tackle the problem. You become very, very open to influences and new ideas because you're not worried about being perfect. You're not worried about putting on this facade of success. You're simply enjoying the process and you're doing it and enjoying it. And I can guarantee you the quality of your work and outcome is actually much better because you have an average mindset. And it's completely counterintuitive, right? To say, hey, to achieve quality and success, don't chase perfection, but aim for average. And I want to unpack that this week, and that's what we're going to talk about. And when we lose the word perfection and replace it with fit, it's a much better process to go, hey, whatever I'm doing in life, whoever I'm looking for in life, whatever experiences I'm trying to generate for myself, what is the best fit for my life? What is the best process that I can follow so that it is something that makes me happy? That's what we're going to talk about. I got a beautiful lineup of guests that are going to show up. Big, deep Jandu fan. What's up? That's what we're going to talk about, man. So stick around this week. It's going to be great. I know it's a long weekend, so please go back into bed. Chill. If you're in bed already, don't get up. Spend another hour, relax. The world can wait. And whatever you do today, make it extremely powerful. Make it super impactful. And of course, if you could help one other person release their stress a little, please do so. What's up, Naima? Happy Monday. So that's the topic this week. What is the average mindset mean? And how do we act and think average in our path to success and not start with perfection, which shuts down your ability to do some amazing things? And so that's what we're doing today. I'm going to head to the office, but I'm back tomorrow with an incredible guest. This entire week is about average mindset and why average mindset is a key to building dream life and success with less stress and more doing. That's what we're going to talk about. So come back, chill out with your boy Sats.